Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back up closer by my vanity just for this video because I really needed a table to use, and this is a video I have been wanting to do for quite a while. I am going to be sharing with you guys my entire blush collection. Those of you guys who have been following me know that blush is one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine, and I live for a gorgeous blush. Okay, I live for a gorgeous blush, and I just wanted to share my entire collection with you guys. I am going to start with these that I keep in the drawers of my vanity, but also I have been doing a little bit of rearranging of my vanity and getting new organizers and stuff like that. So if you want to see my entire blush collection, don't forget to subscribe, but then keep on watching. If anyone is interested in how I got this look today, first of all, let me move a little closer so you guys can see this. It is so cute. I'm really loving this look. I did use the new Suva Cake Liner palette in UV Taffies. I finally got my hands on the ColourPop and I Love Sarai collab palette, you guys. This has been out of stock for months, okay? Months. And I was like, are you guys gonna restock this? Why is it still on your site? And they finally did it. They didn't say anything about it, but I went on one day and saw that this was restocked. Now I'm waiting on the Shayla palette, the Perception one, because I really want it, but this is the palette that I used today. I really wanted to play with this because I just got this in the mail, so that is how I got this look. And can I just say, you guys, this is one of ColourPop's best collab palettes. It is so beautiful and I really love this. Alright, so the first blush that I have is from the Disney Designer Collection. This is Princess Tiana's blush. This is what she looks like. Unfortunately, ColourPop does not sell this blush anymore, but I think this is such a beautiful everyday blush for people of color. It is very stunning, and whenever I don't really want to wear a lot of blush, I go in with this one, and it kind of has like a satiny kind of finish, but it is really gorgeous and so flattering on deeper skin tones. Next, I have these two blushes from the Sailor Moon collection. I honestly kind of forgot about these. So this one is Cat's Eye, which is a very gorgeous pink. And then we also have From the Moon, which is a like hot pink. And both of these work really well on my skin tone. They're very beautiful. If you ever see these go back in stock on ColourPop's website, I highly recommend them. Yes, in the pan they look kind of intimidating, but a little bit really does go a long way. Next, I have this blush from Kathleen Likes X ColourPop collab. This is in the shade My Moon and Stars. I don't really know how I feel about this blush. It's not my favorite. It doesn't really look the best on my skin tone, but I still keep it. It's really pigmented, but it's also kind of powdery. I just am not like the biggest fan of this. I tend to use this blush as like a, I don't know, like a topper to a blush that I already have on, but that's literally it. It's not my favorite blush by far. What are my favorite blushes are both from Rimmel London. I have talked about this way too much on my channel. You guys are probably tired of hearing about these freaking blushes, and I don't blame you. These are $4 a piece, you guys. You can get them from Walmart or any drugstore, honestly anywhere where Rimmel London is sold. This one is the shade Wild Card. It's very beautiful. They're both really pigmented, but this is such a gorgeous pink blush. And then the other blush is called Rendezvous, and this is a very deep plummy kind of blush, but it's so perfect for the fall time. I honestly cannot, like, it just looks so good, you guys. It's so pretty. They're so affordable, and for the price and the quality of these blushes, it's so hard not to use these because it is a good formula. I have these two blushes from e.l.f. One I kind of use as a bronzer. This is in the shade Always Spicy, and it really does bronze up my skin. I don't really use this as a blush too much, but it is considered a blush. Whenever I do use this shade, I don't go in with a blush. So this literally is like my blush slash contour for the day whenever I use this shade. And the other shade I just got from Ulta. It has been out of stock on e.l.f.'s website for the longest time, but Ulta had it, and this is in the shade Always Fiery. I have not used this yet, but I'm a sucker for orange blushes, so I definitely wanted to pick this up because I love to use orange blushes in the fall. I do have two higher end blushes right here. Oh my god, these are the best blushes, and like highlighter formula I've ever tried in my entire life. This is the Nabla Skin Glazings. I talked about this in my fall favorites video, and these are so beautiful. I did not wear these today because I was using these so much I needed to give my other blushes some love, but this is the shade Lola, and for those of you guys who are a deeper complexion, this is so flattering and beautiful on the skin. Such a stunning formula. You can definitely build it up. It's one of those formulas where you gotta build it up if you want it to be buildable, but I just love the fact that it's more of a subtle, lit from within kind of glow. And the other shade is Adults Only, which is super duper deep, and she's very, very beautiful. And this one is Adults Only. So gorgeous. I don't use this as a topper because it is just that pigmented to be a blush on its own, but I ordered another one. I know, I'm like literally buying all of them that I feel like would fit me. I ordered another one of the blush colors in the shade Independence, and I ordered that from Beauty Bay because Ulta was out of it, and Beauty Bay had them on sale for $18 right now. So, well, during, I don't know, hopefully it's still on sale, but at the time that I'm filming this, all of these are $18. Next, I have my two blushes from Juvia's Place. I really need Juvia's Place to come out with more blushes. I need them to come out with a whole blush range out of a blush palette, because this shade Bella is my absolute favorite blush. This is so unique. It's a reddish orange leaning kind of blush. This shade is absolutely beautiful, and I could not have asked for a better blush for deeper skin tones. And then we also have Serafina, which is a little bit lighter, more peachier. I kind of like to use this in conjunction with another blush, but this is also really pretty. Alright, so next I have two from Fenty Beauty, and these are technically highlighters, but I like to use them as blush. And this one is the Duo Kilowatt Foil in the shade Sangria Sunset and Mimosa Sunrise, and this is what this one looks like. I love using these as blushes. Oh, they're so pretty. Let me just swatch these because these are stunning. Oh my gosh, I love those. So the bottom two are this duo. The other blush from Fenty that I use is called Ruby Riches, but it kind of looks like the Adults Only from Nabla. It's, oh well. Oh! I hate when that happens. Oh, okay. She's okay. So these kind of look pretty similar, but honestly, one is more like pinky and the other one's really red. So yeah, this one's Ruby Riches, and I love using this on its own as a blush. So I have two more blushes in this container, and they're both from Milani. Milani's blush formula is really, really good. They're known for their blush formula, and my favorite one from Milani is called Spiced Rose. I think this one is really, really gorgeous, very unique, different from anything in my collection. I do see the rose tint in this, but I also kind of see like that corally kind of look and feel to it. It's very pretty. The only thing about this blush is that it is kind of like satiny shimmery. This is one of those blushes where it's like, whoa, I cannot use too much of this because it literally is too much, you know? And the other blush from Milani is called Coral Cove, and I got this off of Amazon, and it is way too bright for me. I cannot use this blush. I tried it once and I was like, wow, this is too light. Then I tried to return this, like, you know, ship it back to Amazon, and they were like, no, keep it, we'll just give you the refund, blah, blah, blah. So I have this in my collection. I did not declutter it. I literally just got this. Even though I got my money back for it, I just can't see myself getting rid of this. Like, I don't know. It's really way too light for me, but hopefully I can find a home for this where someone could get really good use out of this, because it ain't me. So now we're gonna move into my favorite part of my vanity. I house all of my other blushes. I'm really, really happy with how this looks. It is definitely in no way complete, but that's literally all the blushes that I have back there that's left. So the empty spaces you see is because I don't have anything to fill it right now, but knowing me, I probably will get some stuff to fill it. And these blushes couldn't fit in those containers, which really, really suck, because I thought they were big enough to fit, but they are only big enough to fit the blushes that are in there. So let's go ahead and move back there. What's up? Okay, so we are back here in the back of my vanity, and this is where I house the rest of my blushes. By the way, I just got this, you guys. This is so cute. I love this little organizer. Literally the best ever. Okay, but we don't want to talk about that. You guys probably don't really want to see that, or I'll save that for when I do like another tour of my vanity. If you're wondering where I got these organizers from, I got these from Impressions Vanity, and this is the 28 slot organizer, but the problem with this is that I thought these were big enough to fit these, and they're not. So like I can't, it doesn't fit, and then it also wouldn't close. So that's why I do have something else I ordered from Australia to fit these perfectly, like these bigger sizes. I'm so excited for you guys to see that. Okay. But yeah, so let's start with this and then we'll move on to the other one. Okay, so you guys have probably seen these. These are all of my e.l.f. Putty blushes in here. I love this formula. It is really, really great. If you haven't tried them, they're $6 a piece and I highly recommend them. Then I have this blush from ColourPop. This is in the shade Growth Flirt. This is a Super Shock Cheek. Love how these feel. These literally feel so good. So this is the Super Shock Cheek, very stunning. Such a gorgeous fall blush shade. So then I have this MAC blush. This is in the shade Burnt Pepper. Really, really gorgeous. I have this MAC blush called Flirting with Danger. This is their mineralized blush right here. So I have this blush from MAC. This is in the shade Fever. I have this one, which is so pretty. She's a fuchsia color. Wow. It's literally called Full Fuchsia, and this is so pretty. Then I have this one, which is my everyday blush. This one is called Frankly Scarlet. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Lastly, from MAC, I have this Glow Play blush. This is in the shade Rosie Does It. This is like one of their like soft, it's so soft, you guys. I love running my fingers through that one because it is so pretty and it feels so good. But this is what that one looks like. I don't know why this is in here. It's not a blush. Okay, but then I have my cream blushes from Fenty. So I have this one I haven't even touched. This is called Drama Class. Then I have Summertime Wine, which is the one that I have used quite a bit. Then I have this one called Daiquiri Dip, which is really, really pretty. It's like a reddish, orangish kind of blush. So stunning. So now we're gonna move into my gorgeous NARS blushes. So this one is in the shade Savage, which is the one that I was telling you guys about in one of my previous videos. It's so pretty. This one's in the shade Taj Mahal. I haven't used this one yet, but it's like this orangey kind of blush. It's so pretty. Shade Aroused. You know, you guys know I love my berry blushes. So I had to have this one in the NARS formula, Exhibit A, and this is so pretty. It is literally the prettiest reddish orange blush I've seen in my entire life. It is so stunning. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. It is so pigmented. You guys, be warned, that blush, whoo, that blush will literally have you trying to fix your makeup because it is so pigmented. So, alright, so new to my blush collection are these Lime Crime blushes. I've never tried any blushes from Lime Crime, but people talk about them so much and they rave about those blushes. Dark Web, Fireball, Hot Spot. As you guys can see, I love my like reddish, orangish kind of blushes. I think I kind of ruined this blush. Kind of. It kind of looks a little weird. But yeah. So I don't really know the best way to apply these blushes. It's weird. It's like a cream to powder formula, but it kind of feels like dry, like a dry cream. I don't really know how to use those. I think I might take a damp sponge to use those. That seems like the best way. Then I have my Milani cream blushes. This one is in the shade Blushing Berry, Merlot Moment. I have a review of all of these cream blushes from Milani on my channel, so definitely check them out. And then I also have this one called Coral Crush. All of these are really, really pretty, and I can't wait to see what other colors they come out with. Lastly, I have my NYX Sweet Cheeks matte blushes. So the first one I have is called Red Riot Summer Breeze. This one is a little bit too light for me. It's so light that I use this as like whenever I go in with a cream blush and I need to set that cream blush, I go in with this because it's so light it won't change the color of the cream blush that I put down. Risky Business. Citrine Rose, such a gorgeous everyday blush. Bang Bang. Oh, this one's so pretty. So those are all of my blushes, you guys. Let me fix this. I know this framing looks so bad. I'm so sorry. So that was my entire blush collection. I really thought I had more blushes, you guys. I literally say that all the time, but I buy so many blushes and I just feel like I had so much more than I actually do. Like, I really do feel like that. But the good part about it is I rotate through all of these blushes. I love all of them, and only 2 out of all of these blushes are I can't really use. No, 3. Maybe 3 of the blushes out of all of these I can't really use, which was one from NYX, the one from Colourpop, and then that Milani blush. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.